red dust on my coat. Sunset burning low. Ain't nowhere left to go. Just me and the echo. The road's been long and cruel and wide. Took my name and my foolish pride. I've chased ghosts across this land with nothing but time in my hand. Every mile cuts deep in bone. Every night feels less like home. But I keep riding through that flame, 'cause freedom's just another name. Sharp and cut like a light. My horse breathes smoke, her eyes still strong. She's the only one been here this long. I talk to the moon, it never replied. Just listen with those silver eyes. And I wonder if I'll ever find what I lost in another time. There's peace in the endless road. It can carry such a heavy load. Every sin's a grain of sand, slipping through a weary hand. Some say heaven's paved in gold, but I've seen beauty in the cold. Out here where silence sings and dust becomes a crown of kings. If I die before the dawn, tell the wind I carried on. And if my song fades away, let the red dust play. If I die before the dawn, ride on, tell the wind I carried on. And if my song fades away, let the red dust play. The sky don't fall and the wind don't come, I'll still ride through it all late. Ashes fall like holy rain, washing down my years of pain. Ain't no preacher, ain't no saint, just a man with ashes and faith. I walked the road where angels cried, lost my soul and damn near died. Whiskey, blood, and a rebel's name, I burned my hope and took the blame. Now I stand where the river bends, counting sins that never ends. Every scar, every mistake, built this cross I have to take. Ashes and faith, that's all I own. Built from from dust, broke like stone, ashes and faith, cold and true, one for the devil, one for you. The church bell rings, but not for me. No choir sings, no harmony, just thunder rolling over clay, and my shadow walking away. Tried to pray, but the words won't stay. They fade like smoke at the end of day. Still I whisper just in case, to the wind, to the grace. Don't lift me up, just leave me there.
Let me drown, let me drown
in this sea of what you didn't take. Ashes and fade, that's all I own. Built from dust, broke like stone. Ashes and fade, cold and true, one for the devil, one for you. Now the sky turns iron gray, the wind sings where the lost men lay. I see her face, the one I lost, and every dream that love had caused. The fire fades, the world turns still. Maybe mercy bends at will. If I fall, let it break this chain of ashes and faith. Let it wash my blood, my shame. And if the light don't find my face, at least I knelt in grace.
ashes and flames. That's all I own. Burning bright where I've been thrown. Ashes and flames, cold and true. All that's left of me and you.
Some men rise, some men break. Me, I'm just ashes and faith. Smoke still hangs in the evening air. Cross still burns, but I don't care. Footsteps echo heavy and slow down the path they call Burn Church Road. You used to come here every Sunday morning. Mama prayed while I was torn. Bible in her trembling hand said, boy, someday you'll understand. But I took sin like whiskey neat, left a tear years at my feet. Now the fire took what faith I owed right here on Burnt Church Road. Burnt Church Road, take me home through the ashes, through the storm. If heaven don't want what I become, let the devil sing. I won't run. The steeple's gone, the bells don't ring, only ghosts of him still sing. Candles melt, the windows cry, every saint had learned to lie. I see her face in the smoke I breathe, her voice still tangled in the wreath. She said redemption's not for sale, but I already rode that trail.
Oh Lord, I ain't asking peace, just one last chance to release.
Let it burn.
Oh Lord, I ain't asking peace,
Let it burn.
just one last chance to release.
Burnt Church Road, black and cold, made of pain, stories told. Burnt Church Road, faith gone old. My soul's a dead, the fire's the gold. I knelt down where the altar stood, ash and glass and splintered wood. I said, Father, if you hear my name, don't forgive me, just remember the flame. Crows flew out the broken door, their wings the same as sins I wore. And in the smoke I swear I saw her hand reaching through the floor. Burnt Church Road, my last prayer said, fire and faith, both painted red. Burnt Church Road, my story told, in ashes warm and mercy cold. Some roads lead to gold, mine is in smoke and soul. The night's so quiet, I can hear your lies.
Darling, lies don't whisper, they cry.
And the dust keeps rising where loved ones die. I found your letter in a whiskey glass, words like bullets from the past. You said don't look for me tonight, I'm chasing freedom in the pale moonlight.
But freedom's just another cage with walls made out of your rage. I never meant to say goodbye, I just ran before we both ran dry.
In right underneath the midnight trust, one and died its ghost of love underneath the midnight dust. tired soul, trying to make the broken whole.
But you can't mend what's meant to break. You can only drown in what you take.
I hear your name in every flame,
And I still drink to kill the shame.
but the fire burns the same old song. Two hearts gone but still hanging on.
Maybe hell ain't flames and chains. It's memories we can't explain.
Maybe heaven's just your touch in a world that hurts too much. So if the morning finds us gone, let the wind keep moving on. I still wear your shadow's grin, like a sinner wearing sin.
And I still walk that same old road where your name feels like a load. We ain't saints, we ain't right. We're just stars that lost their light.
You hear that wind, darling?
Yeah, sounds like goodbye.
Then let's ride through the midnight dust. That old whiskey moon still hanging high, watching over broken hearts tonight. I left my name in a roadside sign, half erased by dust and time. Ain't no place I call my own, just my boots and a heart half grown. Every mile's a memory song, every ride still feels so wrong. If love's a fire I burn too soon, I'm sleeping under a whiskey moon. Shine on the mess I made, got me home or let me fall. Don't matter much at all, you make the lost feel beautiful. A stranger in a town of dust, she said, boy, your eyes look just like rust. I laughed and said they used to shine, for the night took what was mine. She poured a drink, we shared a tune, her voice was smoke, her smile a moon. And morning came and she was gone, like the last line of a broken song. Sometimes I pray, sometimes I pray, sometimes I promise what I want. But if I ever see her again, maybe I'll stop counting my sins. Now the night's my oldest friend. It don't ask where I've been, it just listens slow and kind to the ghosts I leave behind. I talk to stars like they're my kin. They never judge, they never grin, and every sip still feels like June underneath that whiskey moon. Shine on the mess I make, got me home or let me fall. Don't matter much at all, this old heart still bleeds for you. If the night forgives me soon, I'll meet her there under that whiskey moon. Shine on the There's a name carved in the old wood sign, faded letters lost to time. Some say he was good, some say he was mean. Truth lies somewhere in between. Hung him high in '94. Dust settled down and came no more. But every storm that cuts this plain still whispers softly, speaks his name. The barkeep swear he's seen him ride through the fog on the county side. And every night the fire dies, the wind repeats, ashes don't lie. Ashes don't lie, they just remain, a trace of smoke, a ghost of pain. Ashes don't lie, they tell it true, the fire burns for me and you. Old preacher says he found his coat floating near the riverboat. Blooded dried but not his name, etched in leather just the same. And though he fell, his soul still stays in every song the fiddler plays. You can feel it in the midnight sky, ain't no denying, ashes don't lie. He ain't saint, he ain't saint. Truth ain't gold, fades and flies, but the ashes, they never disguise. Ashes don't lie, they tell the tale of the lost who rode the rail. Ashes don't lie, they never fade, just turn to dust from what we made. Now his grave's just stones and weeds, but still he answers what the wind needs. You can feel it when you close your eyes, a breath, a chill, a soft reprise. They say the hollow road still hums when the lightning cracks and thunder drums, and every traveler passing by knows deep down ashes don't lie. Ashes don't lie, they stay behind, reminding hearts of the fragile kind. Ashes don't lie, they tell us why even the damned can touch the sky. But the dust remembers, 'cause ashes don't lie. Whispering low, yes, that kind of cold again. I walked 1,000 miles of silence, through the dust and through the pain. Left my heart in a broken tavern where love don't mean a thing. Stars are hanging heavy tonight, like memories I can't lose, and every shadow on this road still wears your worn out shoes. Yeah, met a preacher down in Jackson, said, son, you look half dead. Told him I've been fighting demons that only live inside my head. He smiled and passed me water, said, boy, that ain't enough, 'cause you can't wash off the sorrow when your soul's been drinking rough. 'Cause you can't wash off the sorrow when your soul's been drinking rum. Now the fire's burning lower and the night is growing still. A coyote cries in the canyon where the stars forget to kill. And I see your face in the embers, flicker once and fade away, but the warmth still lingers on me like the ghost of yesterday. How'd you sing and drift into? Just sing and drift into. Yeah, the road is long, the fire's low, and the whiskey moon still knows. I just sing and drift into yeah, the road is long, the fire's low, and the whiskey moon still knows. I just sing and drift into red sky bleeding, wind so rough. The devil smiles, said ain't that enough? I walk this road with no one to trust. My soul's burning in hell's dust. Gun smoke twist in the dawn. Every sin I ever had still hanging on. Crossing the sand, bullet in my chest. Ain't no angel, just a man possessed. Blood on my hands, fire in my veins. I rode through thunder, I rode through pain. Heaven closed its gate for us, so I keep riding through hell's dust. Hell's dust all around. Hear that devil sound. Hell's dust, hot and wild. A sinner born, never mild. Hell's dust, fire and rust. I'm riding through hell's dust. Town of ashes, face is gone. I left my mercy back at dawn. Whiskey burned my throat like sin. Ain't no way I'm going in. They took my blood, they took my pride. Now I ride with death at my side. Can't repent, can't adjust. Only one road, hell's dust.
Oh Lord, if you hear me cry,
Don't ask me why.
oh fire, take what's mine.
I crossed the line. Hell's dust all around. Hear that devil sound. Hell's dust, hot and wild. A sinner born, never mind. Saw my name carved in stone. Said, boy, you'll die alone. The preacher lied, the sheriff too. There's nothing left for me to do. A black horse waits by the flame, calling softly, whispering my name. No salvation, no trust, just a ride through hell's dust. Face my past, unbowed. Ashes fall, no peace to find. Just fire in the wreck of my mind. I close my eyes, accept the flame. Whisper softly my own name. This road ends because it must. Right here in hell's dust. Hell's dust all around. Hear that devil sound. Hell's dust, fire and rust. I'm riding through hell's dust. Hell's dust, cold and cruel. No saint, no rule.
Yeah.
you'll still find me in hell's dust. In hell's dust. The night's whispering low. Yes, that kind of cold again. I walked 1,000 miles of silence, through the dust and through the pain. Left my heart in a broken tavern where love don't mean a thing. The stars are hanging heavy tonight, like memories I can't lose. And every shadow on this road still wears your worn out shoes. Met a preacher down in Jackson, said, son, you look half dead. Told him I've been fighting demons that only live inside my head. He smiled and passed me water, said, boy, that ain't enough, 'cause you can't wash off the sorrow when your soul's been drinking rough. Maybe peace ain't in the praying, maybe truth's just in the sound. No one is around, when no one is around. Now the fire's burning lower and the night is growing still. A coyote cries in the canyon where the stars forget to kill. And I see your face in the embers, flicker once and fade away, but the warmth still lingers on me like the ghost of yesterday. Yeah, the road is long, the fire's low, and the whiskey moon still knows. Rain on the window, neon low, dust on my boots, nowhere to go. Another night, another cold, walking down that whiskey road. Bar stool creaks, my glass half full, heart heart still heavy, the world so cruel. The jukebox hums a lonely tune about a man who lost too soon. Ashes fall where memories grow. Every mile feels like a blow. Ain't no map, ain't no code, just a way down Whiskey Road. Whiskey Road, take me slow, where the sinners and the dreamers go. Whiskey Road, burning cold, tell me secrets the night won't hold. Saw her face in a broken glass, whispered my name, then let it pass. Smoke curled up, her eyes still burned. Every lesson's one I never learned. The barkeep nods, he knows my kind. Running fast, leaving hope behind. Love's a lie, pain's a code, written deep on Whiskey Road. Oh Lord, forgive my soul for every fire I couldn't control. Then let it rain on this road I know. Whiskey Road, take me slow, where the sinners and the dreamers go. Whiskey Road, burning cold, tell me secrets the night won't hold. Moonlight fades, my boots grow thin. This road don't end, it just begins. Every bottle's a promise made, every scar's a price I pay. Maybe peace ain't what I find, just echoes playing in my mind. Still I ride, still I'm old, some out on Whiskey Road. Now the bar lights fade to gray, the night just stole my yesterday. If I die before I'm old, lay me down by Whiskey Road. Whiskey Road, take me slow, let my story fade and go. Whiskey Road, burning cold, keep my name, but not my soul. Yeah. If you listen close when the night wind blows, you'll hear my song on Whiskey Road. Dust on my boots, blood on my soul. Ain't no heaven left to hold. I left my sins in New Orleans with a cross and a busted dream. Shot a man for stealing lies. Now I'm running where the desert cries. The sheriff's coming, I can feel the ground. The hell's already what I found. So I keep my horse and my vow, ain't no turning back now. Run the devil down, he'll feed my soul. Every sin's a chain I wear, but I still ride, I don't care. Run the devil down, through the dust in the town. Tell the Lord I'm moving. burns, my lungs are fire, my heart's a grave of lost desire. They say you can't outpace your fate, but I'm still knocking on heaven's gate. The night's my home, the wind's my bride. Sin and I, we're side by side. And if I fall, let it be known I walk this road all alone. Can't wash my hands, can't clean my soul. This life's the only truth I know. Maybe freedom's just a curse, but I'll take it for better or worse. Saw a preacher down in El Paso, said, boy, you reap what you sow. I smiled and tipped my hat his way, said, preacher, I'm just trying to stay. 'Cause heaven's full and hell's too proud, but this road still sings out loud. So let the devil take my name, I was never good at playing tame. Run the devil down, he that cleaned my soul. Every sin's a chain I wear, but I still ride, I don't care. Run the devil down, through the dust in the town. Tell the Lord I'm moving on, at least I'll die alone. Yeah. Let the night bury my crown. I'll still run that devil down. The night's whispering low. Yeah, it's that kind of cold again. I walk 1,000 miles of silence, through the dust and through the pain. Left my heart in a broken tavern, where love don't mean a thing. The stars are hanging heavy tonight, like memories I can't lose. And every shadow on this road still wears your worn out shoes. Under that whiskey, singing blue. Under that whiskey, not just sitting home this tune. Under that whiskey, singing blue. Under that whiskey, Met a preacher down in Jackson. Said, son, you look half dead. Told him I've been fighting demons that only live inside my head. He smiled and passed me water. Said, boy, that ain't enough, 'cause you can't wash off the sorrow when your soul's been drinking rough. Maybe peace ain't in the prayer, maybe truth's just in the sound. When no one is around, when no one is around. A coyote cries in the canyon where the stars forget to kill. And I see your face in the embers, flicker once and fade away. But the warmth still lingers on me, like the ghost of yesterday. Under that whiskey, singing blues. That whiskey moon. So I just sing and drift in tune. Under that whiskey moon, singing blues. Under that whiskey The road is long, the fire's low, and the whiskey moon still knows. Just me, the night, and my guitar. Whiskey in the moonlight. They know we are. I've been walking down the same old tracks, carrying dreams on my weathered back. Ain't no gold, just dust and time. Every mile another run. The stars don't judge, they just shine on broken hearts that still try to find a place where the silence feels right. Under whiskey in the moonlight. When the past comes creeping out of fight, pour me another, let the truth unwind. Saw her shadow by the old oak tree. Her ghost still whispers through the breeze. She said, boy, don't chase the pain, but you'll never love if you don't stay. Now every sip brings her back in echoes soft and black. Her laugh still rides the wind like a song that never ends.
Maybe heaven's a quiet bar where souls drink under the stars. Maybe I'll find her there someday when this bottle fades away.
Night's embrace, time carved lines upon my face. Every song's a confession slow of all the things I'll never show. And when I smile it's half in pain, half in peace, half in rain. But I keep playing till it feels right, with whiskey and the moonlight.
Let me bleed my soul in style. Every truth I tried to hide comes alive in the pale night sky. I'll keep singing, that's my fight.
The fire's getting low, but the songs still glow. Whiskey and the moonlight won't let me go. Burning silver and pale, whisper right on the midnight trail. Ain't no sound but the wind and chain. Go right on. Heard the thunder from a ghost horse run, cold breath under the desert sun. Shadow long, eyes glow red, he's riding for the souls of the dead. Dust swirl high, spirits cry low, I follow where the lost ones go. Can't turn back, it's far too soon underneath that ghost rider moon. Ghost rider moon, shine on me like the road I'll never see. Rider moon, ghost rider moon, pale and white, got my soul to the other side. Fire smoke curl in the dark, ashes dance like a dying spark. Voices whisper in my head, names of the one long dead. Crossing the sand, blood in my vein, every mile still feels the same. I walk the line of curse and tomb, living under that ghost rider moon. They go through the canyon wall.
I feel them near.
Riding close, crystal clear. Ghost
is tired. Dreams burned out like a funeral fire. The devil dealt me a crooked hand. Now I roam this broken land. Every night the same refrain, haunted by that whispering chain. No preacher, no silver spoon, just a lighter that goes right a moon.
Starts to fade away.
Morning breaks a shade of gray,
But I still hear the who's behind,
ringing softly in my mind.
Maybe someday I'll rest my tune. Till then ride beneath that moon.
Ghost rider moon,
Shine on me
like the road I'll never see.
that a moon.
Ghost rider moon,
Pale and white, take my soul for the final ride, yeah.
rider moon, like the road I'll never see.
If you listen by the dials, you'll hear me howl.
That was the other
That ghost rider moon. Yeah. If you listen by the dunes, you'll hear me howl under that ghost rider moon. Ain't Headlights cut through the dust. Ain't no mercy, ain't no trust. Empty road and a loaded gun. One more mile and I'm done. Left that town in a cloud of smoke. Shot my past before it spoke. Devil riding shotgun near, whispering, boy, your end is here. Every mile burns through my sins, hash and whiskey on my skin. They said you can't outrun your fate, but I'm driving fast, I won't wait. Last ride to nowhere, I ain't turning around. Road's on fire, can't hear a sound. Last ride to nowhere, my soul's on the run, chasing redemption under a dead man's sun. Gasoline dreams, blood on chrome, dust and ghosts are my only home. Radio hums a broken tune while the desert swallows the moon. I see her face in the rearview glass, like smoke from a match that'll never last. She said, you'll die alone someday. I smile, I'm halfway. Oh Lord, I don't need no crown, just one less road to lay me down. If I burn, let it be slow, let the wind decide where I go. Last ride to nowhere, sky turns red. Hell's ahead, but I ain't scared. 'Cause every man's got dues to pay. Mine come due at break of day. And if they catch me, so it be. Freedom's last song belongs to me. No more questions, no my grave. If this road's my grave to claim, let the dust forget my name. Last ride to nowhere, fade away. Let the blacktop wash my name away. Last ride to nowhere, wild and free. Just me, the dark, and eternity. Ain't no heaven where I belong, just the road and my last song.